to Sport City. Now, Jamaica has many different national treasures, and that's in specific to sporting male athletes that have done so well for Jamaica. Where could we start? By Usain Bolt, Olympic and world champion and record holder and fastest man alive. Mike McCallum, world champion in boxing. Chris Gale, the T20 hero, the universe boss. And also another emerging star, Christopher Binnie, now 10-time Caribbean champion. He picked up his 10th Caribbean title at the Caribbean Senior Squash Championship at the Liga Knee Club on home soil. You couldn't have written the script any better, as this national treasure claimed the title on home soil. He's won titles overseas, but now on home soil, he claimed that double-digit crown. Who did he face in that final? Well, let's recap some of Chris Binnie's results throughout the course of the competition. We'll break down those results, and we'll also look at the passage that he took in order to get to the final of this competition. That is what specifically we'll be looking at, and in terms of the athletes that he fought against and how other Jamaican athletes compared in this event as he took the men's singles title. So Chris claimed the title. He received a bye from the first round of the competition, and then in round 2 he took on Stuart St. John of Barbados and defeated him 11-3, 11-1, 11-6. In the quarterfinals, Chris Binnie took on Chase McQueen of Trinidad and Tobago and defeated him 11-4, 11-4, 11-love. In the semifinals, he took on Alex Arjun of Guyana and defeated him 11-2, 11-8, 11-4. And then in the final, he took on the number 2 seed Kamal Cumberbatch of Barbados and defeated him 14-12, 11-5, 11-5 on his way to his 10th Caribbean crown. So once again, a massive, massive congratulations to Chris Binnie. Richly deserved this title, and certainly an individual that deserves to do and deserves the progress that he has been making throughout the course of his career in squash. And just a recap of the other Jamaicans that took part in the men's singles category. We had Julian Morrison. However, he was eliminated at the quarterfinal stage to Julian Jervis of the Cayman Islands. In terms of other Jamaicans that took part in the competition, Taj Lumley, he was eliminated in the second round to Jason Ray Khalil of Guyana. And in terms of other Jamaicans that took part, Bruce Boros, formerly of Hillel Academy, he was also eliminated in the second round of the competition. Stephen Morrison also competed, so did Bruce Levy. Jake Mafood, another former Hillel Academy athlete taking part in proceedings there. Adam Ardito played, and so did Tobias Levy. These were the other Jamaicans that played in the men's singles event of the competition. Now, let's have a look at the women's singles event to see how things matched up there, how many Jamaicans competed in the women's singles, and we'll also see in terms of the progress that they made in the competition that they made, and basically reflect on the strides that they made in their journey throughout the course of the competition. So in terms of the Jamaicans that competed, you had Natalie Borland, but she was eliminated in the first round. Same for Martha Trahan, who was eliminated in the first round. Mia Todd, she advanced to the second round of the competition after defeating Courtney Stafford of the Cayman Islands 11-7, 2-11, 11-5, 11-4. And the other Jamaicans that competed with Savannah Thompson, she advanced to the second round, but Sanjana Nalpati was eliminated in the first round, and so is Melissa Liu Yen. In terms of Jamaicans that advanced beyond the group stages, the first round of the competition, there was Savannah Thompson that got to the quarterfinals, and she was the only Jamaican that went that far within the competition. But certainly strides have been made, and we certainly hope that the example, the leadership, the progress that was made and done by Chris Binnie will be followed by others to come for the years to come in squash. Chris has been Jamaica's pioneer and flag bearer in the sport of squash for well over a decade. And let's not forget, he's one of the few athletes that has competed in 5 Commonwealth Games. 5 Commonwealth Games. Many track and field athletes haven't even competed in 5 Commonwealth Games. But Chris Binnie, dating back to 2006 in the games in Melbourne, Australia. I believe he was still at Campion College during that time when he was 16, 17 years old at the time, and the strides that he made. So Chris Binnie has been Jamaica's leader in the sport of squash for quite some time. In terms of the men's doubles event, Jamaica got eliminated at the semi-final stage. Bruce Burrows and Julian Morrison, they fell 11-10, 11-7 to the Guyanese team of Nyron Joseph and Jason Khalil. They eventually won the crown within this competition. On the women's section, Savannah Thompson and Mia Todd, they were eliminated at the semi-final stage as well. So it was good to see those Jamaicans getting some action within the competition. In the mixed doubles, Taj Lumley and Melissa Luyen, that pair was eliminated at the quarterfinal stage of the competition. In the men's singles over 40, Bruce Levy so far has picked up a victory in the competition as he picked up an 11-8, 11-5, 11-7 victory over Jody Jervis. So Bruce Levy has picked up a victory so far in that men's 40 event. Karen Anderson has also picked up a victory, 11-7, 11-4, 11-7 in proceedings. So the Jamaicans in the senior events doing quite well. And so is Joey Levy so far picking up an 11-1, 11-4, and 11-2 victory in the competition as he defeated Keith Higgins of the Cayman Islands. In the women's over 50, Jill Binnie, the mother of Chris Binnie, she so far played one event. However, she fell in her first encounter. That was 3-11, 4-11, 4-11 in the opening match to Marlene West of the Cayman Islands. And finally, in the over 60 event, Chris Bicknell, 11-8, 11-3, 11-2. That was the victory that the Jamaican recorded over Nick Buckley in that encounter. So that basically wraps up things from the Senior Squash Championship so far in proceedings. And we say once again a massive congratulations to Chris Binnie for his run, his title, Jamaica's only winner so far at the championship in the men's singles event, as Chris Binnie picked up his 10th Caribbean crowd. So well done to Christopher Binnie for claiming this honor in proceedings. So Sports City fans, what are your thoughts about Chris Binnie's title win? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and your thoughts about his progress that he's made in the sport in squash. And do you think he should go for number 11, 12, 13, 14? Well, certainly he's still as fit as the day he was when he was 16 years old. So only time will tell to see the progress that he's made. But he's a hard worker, and definitely he will ensure that he puts his body and his mind in the right position for future competitions and events. Next year, you'll have the CAC Games and the Pan American Games, and of course, you have to qualify for that, but that certainly will be on the horizon from a Jamaican perspective. So we look forward to that, and hopefully he will go into qualification for these championships and come out on top with more medals and more success from a Jamaican perspective. So don't forget to subscribe to Sports City. Thank you so much for watching, and well done.